Good morning, class. Today we're going to be learning about representing numbers. I'm going to share my screen and you'll see that I have my math notebook out. So please get your math notebook out, and then I want you guys to, you can copy this in your journals. Okay. So here we have the word form is what we're going to do first. We already have the number in standard form. So you can see what I like to say to do anytime that you see a large number is always to label it, just like if you would be putting it in a place value chart. So here I know that we have our units period, and then here we have our thousands period. So this place would be the ones place, tens place, hundreds place, thousands, 10,000s, and 100,000s. And you just want to abbreviate that. I'll write it big right here. For 10,000s, I wrote T and then TH for 10,000s. And then for 100,000s, I put 100,000s. So HTH. So we have our number labeled. So now we can say it out loud. So we only need to read 3 numbers at a time. So before the comma, there's 531. But we know that it's in the thousands period, so 531,465. So what I want you guys to do is to get a lot of practice with saying big numbers. So in your free time, that's what you can do to practice. You can write numbers up to the 100,000s and practice saying those out loud. So yesterday you guys wrote your place value chart. That is something else that I want you guys to be studying every day. So you can be saying ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions, 10 millions, 100 millions, and then to the billions. So that's something that you guys can practice every day for math. So here we're going to start off with our word form. So we're going to represent this number in 5 different ways. We already have the first way here, which is standard form. So now we're going to go to word form. We already said it out loud, so that was 531,465. I'm going to go ahead and write that here, 500. So as you can see here, we have 531,000. I'm going to write my comma just like it is here, and then 465. So that's what I always tell kids. As long as you know how to read 3 digits at a time to the hundreds place, you always know how to say really big numbers. All you have to pay attention to is the periods after that. So here we have 531,465. So that's a match. Next, we're going to go to representing it a different way. So now we're going to represent it using a verbal description. And this is where I'm going to bring in my place value discs. So you guys have the same braining camp that I do. You also have your Envision math tools. Both of these are in your Google Classroom, and both of these you can just press right here. Once you get there, it'll create a bookmark for them, and then they'll show up either right here on the top, and they'll always show up there, or here once you press this little button here, and it'll take you to more of your bookmarks. So you can do that. So here I'm going to represent this number using these place value discs. So I have 500,000. So here we have the 100,000s. I have 5 of those. Then we have 3 of the 10,000s. And I'm just looking at my number from that I wrote down here. Since I already did the place value chart, it's easy for me to say these place values. I have 3 of those. I have 1,000. I have 400. And then I have 6 tens. And then I have 5 ones. So the really cool thing about this is that you can press right here, it's the place value chart, and it'll line them up in an actual place value chart for you. So here we have 500,000, 3 10,000, 1,000, 400, 6 tens, and 5 ones. So a cool thing also is if you click this little button after that, it gives you also the word form. So we can match that up with what we have in our journal, what we already did. You don't want to rely just on this doing the work for you. You want to do the work and then check it with this. So here we have the same number written down in standard form. So our standard form was correct. Our word form is correct. And now to get the verbal description, we just say, okay, we have 500,000. So that's what I'm going to write. Okay, it's not letting me show both screens at the same time like I wanted to. With the place value chart, it's not letting me do that, but I can do it just by looking at the numbers. So here you're going to write, we have 500,000, 3 10,000s, 1 1,000, 4 hundreds, 6 tens, and 5 ones. So it's just taking that number. If you need the place value tokens to help, then that'll help you. If you don't need it though, you don't have to use the place value chips. You can just get it from the number here. Again, as long as you're labeling your place values, you should be good. So that's verbal description. It's just telling you how many of each place value we have. And now we're going to go on to expanded form. And expanded form, word form, and verbal description are all things from 3rd grade. So this should just be review for you. And also the number that goes up to the 100,000s, you guys should have done that in 3rd grade. So hopefully this is just a review for you. But this is expanded form. So for this one, just like in the Envision videos from yesterday, what you're going to do is you're just going to take one digit at a time and expand it. So the 5 in the 100,000s place gives you a value of 500,000. We go on to the next digit. Don't forget your plus signs. Then we have 3 10,000s, which gives us 30,000. Then we have 1,000. 1,000, which gives us 1,000. Plus 4 in the hundreds place, which gives us a value of 400. Plus 6 in the tens place, which gives us a value of 60. Plus a 5 in the ones place, which gives us a value of 5. So that is my number in expanded form. You guys should be able to also only see this expanded form of the number and then be able to turn it into the standard form or the word form or verbal description. So you should be able to do these interchangeably where you could have one and do all the others from that. So now we're going to go on to expanded notation, which again is another thing that you guys did in 3rd grade. So here's expanded notation. And here your place value tokens will help. It does it, let me see. So I like Braining Camp for this one. I think it's super helpful, just like the other ones were. But these have the values on the tokens. So in expanded notation, we take each digit just the way that we did in expanded form. And so here we're going to take the 5, and then we just times it. Oh, sorry. So we would take the 5 and we would multiply it by whatever place value it's in. So here's 100,000. So again, I would go over here to my tokens. Here I have the 100,000 here. So then I could do 5 of those, 1, 2, and you could just click on them, 3, 4, 5. And then I'll go to my, I'm sorry, so I have 5 of the 100,000. Group those together first, and then plus the next digit, which is a 3, and the 3 is in the 10,000s. So again, the Braining Camp and the Math Tools tokens will help you if you don't know. If you already know and you say, okay, yeah, the 3 is in the 10,000s place, the 1 is in the 1,000s place, and you know how to write those numbers, then that's all that you have to do. You don't have to use the place value tokens. The place value tokens are just to help, okay? So here we have the 3 in the 10,000s. So I'd write 10,000. And again, if I need to make sure, okay, did I write 10,000? Just, again, do your place value. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s. Yes. Plus the next digit, which is a 1 in the 1,000s place. Plus 4 of the hundreds, because it's in the hundreds place. Group that. Plus the next digit, which is a 6, and it's in the tens place. So we have 6 of those tens, plus 5 in the ones place. And there we have it. So this is how to represent numbers in 5 different ways, which is something that you should have done in that you did do in 3rd grade. So it should just be a review. If you have any questions, just let me know. The math tools, again, are in your Google Classroom. And you can also always just bookmark them. That way they come up whenever you need them, okay? So we're going to go through today's assignment. And you're going to be doing something very similar. So here's where this video is going to go. And then right here, you have a place value chart with the tokens. So you have the number 81,053. So then you see where that would go here. 81,000, so that 8 would go here, 1, and then so on. And then you could represent it with these. So here we don't have any 100,000, so we want to put the white block over it because we don't have any of those. And we're not going to put a 0 there because we don't need that. We'll just leave it blank. So then we would put 8 10,000. So I'm going to get 8 of these tokens and move them here. And then you would do the same for the other digits of the number, okay? And then once you're done with that, you're going to do one of these. We'll be doing them in small group as well, but I want to see that you guys can do one on your own. So here we have the same Frayer model that I did on mine. We have the standard form that's already written out for you. You have the word form, the verbal description, the expanded form, and the expanded notation. So you have my video, my notes, which you should have copied down, so you'll have those as well. And you can just apply it here. You also have the manipulatives, the tokens from Braining Camp, and also the other math tools. So if you have any questions, just let me know, okay? And if you need to pause the video, if you need to fast forward the video, you can. If you need to ask me questions, just let me know, okay? Bye-bye.